Hello. Okay, so I'm going to be doing bass cover tutorials on my channel now. Someone suggested that I do on my bass cover video for Maximum the Hormones What's Up People. They said I should do a tutorial, and I've only done one tutorial so far on my channel, which was the tutorial for the bass solo on the song Vanquish by Screw. I was like, I should do more of these. I want to do more of these. I don't just want to do covers. I actually want to do like somewhat original content, and I like to teach some J-rock songs. So if you have any suggestions for some tutorials on some J-rock songs, I'm all for it. Especially songs that I've covered already or that I can find tab for. I'll definitely make videos for it. So I'm eventually going to get to that Maximum the Hormone song, but I have to reteach myself that song, and this is the latest song I taught myself, so it would just be better if I get this one out of the way, and then eventually I will come to What's Up People. Okay, so let's get to Liar by 1OK Rock. This song, there are tab on the internet for 4-string versions, but the bassist plays with a 5-string, so I personally like to be as most authentic as possible, and so I'm going to be playing this on the 5-string. And on the tab below, I will share tab for both 4-string and 5-string, because I know not everybody has a 4-string, 5-string bass. But I'm going to be sharing and talking about the 5-string version, because that's the one I learned. And there's only one thing about it that I don't agree with, and I'll come to it when I get to it. But other than that, I feel it's the most authentic tab there is for the song. And it is played on BEADG, standard tuning. So at the 14 mark is where the bassist starts, and you're going to want to go on the 4th fret of the D string and hold it. And I'll play it first, and then I'll explain it. So it's played like that without the mess up at the end. Just you hold the notes for that long. And so like I said, 4th fret, D string, and you play that twice. Then 2nd fret, A string, 4th fret, A string. So all together it is 4, 4 on D, 2, 4 on A. Do that twice. Then you go to the 7th fret on the B string and play this. And like I said, I'm going to show you these parts first and then play them. So, 7th fret B string, you play, and when you get to that very last note, slide it up. So you want to do this. Slide it up. Make it not so much of a fast slide or a slow slide, just kind of like an in-between. And then like mute the notes so it doesn't linger on. And then it's the 7 part twice. Play that twice. Then it's open on the B string. You play that once. Then the 2nd fret B string. And slide that up. And since you're only sliding up 1 fret, it's going to be a quick slide up. Altogether, 7, open, 2. So that's played twice as well. Then you want to go back to the A string, 5th fret. So this is only played once. This is the beginning of the pre-chorus. A string, 5th fret, then immediately go to the 3rd fret, but immediately slide it down to the 5th fret. So it sounds like this. make sure to practice that part. That part's, it's a little tricky to get everything together. So once you slide down from 3 to 5 on the A string, on the D string, go to the 7th fret. It's like a 16th note. And then once you hit that 7th fret on the D string, immediately go to the 5th fret, back to the 5th fret on the A string, then 4. And let that 4th fret linger for a good second or two. And then you slide down on the 2nd fret on the B string. But one more I feel this is like probably the trickiest part of the song, so I'll play it one more time. And then 2nd fret, B string, slide it down. Oh, I'm sorry. Getting away. I always forget this part. So this is part of the pre-chorus as well. So once you do this, then back to the B string, 7th fret. So this is played 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5, 5, all on the B string. 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5, 5. Oh, I'm sorry, it's 2. I'm going 7, 7, saying 4. It's 2 each. So 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5, 5, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5, 5. So altogether it is. Now, it's going to go back to that part, but this part's going to be different. Where the first time you get to the pre-chorus, you start on the 5th fret. You don't want to start on the 5th fret. You want to do that, you skip the 5th fret and go immediately to the 3rd fret slide down. So then 3rd fret, A string, slide down to the 5th fret. And then play it like you normally would. So do the slide one more time, so it's played like this. So you do the 3rd fret slide down to the 5th fret twice, then 7 D string, 5 4 A string. Then you go into the chorus. But I'll play that one more time. So I'll play the whole thing together. Now, this is where I jumped ahead. This part of the song is going to happen a lot, so prepare yourself for a lot of slide downs. So you're going to slide down from the 2nd fret all the way to the 15th fret at most. Try to get it as close as the 15th as you can. It doesn't really matter. A slide down's a slide down. Try to get it as far down as you can, but make it quick, because it's a quick slide down. And then it's right to the chorus. So when you get to that, slide down, 2, bring it back up, and then here's the chorus. So that was the pre-chorus we just did. Here's the chorus. 2nd fret, E string. I play that last part a little bit differently, but than what the tab. I feel that part's a little up to interpretation as well, but I'll explain it. E string is where you start on the 2nd fret, and you play it like this. So that's all the 2nd frets. Then you want to go to the 4th, then 5th fret. So one note on the 4th, one note on the 5th. All on the E string. Then, once you hit the 5th fret on the E string, go to the B string on the 5th fret. So this one's a real simple, it's simple to get your finger here to there. So. So you play the 5th fret just like you played the 2nd fret, but you don't go like 4, 5 like you did. You go to 9 on the E string. So play that twice. Now this part's open for interpretation. After that 9, the 10th fret on the E string. Now the tab says to play it like this. I kind of hear it like this. There's I don't know. I'm going to go with what the tab says. So what the tab says is this, and follow this. 10th fret, E string. Then, right after the 10th fret, 9th fret, E string, and play it 15 times. It's going to be hard to count. If you're new to bass, it's going to be hard to count in your head. Is this 15 notes? Just go with what you feel sounds right. And when you practice and when you've covered enough songs and made enough music, you will know when it's time to get to the next note. So play the 9th fret like this. And then that's when it feels right. Then go to the 2nd fret on the E string and then slide it down, then slide it back up and start all over again. One more time. And that's the chorus. 2 slide downs. So I will play the whole chorus in its entirety right now. So 2nd fret, E string. And we're right to the next verse. So this second verse is a lot alike the first verse, but also very different. Same notes, same frets, and same frets, different kinds of notes. So as before, it was 7, 7, 0, 2. We're going to be playing again, but differently. So before it was 7, 0, 2. We're not going to be doing that. The bassist keeps it simple and kind of mixes it up. So very quickly, after you get done with that slide, this part's actually kind of tricky. After you get done with the slide from the chorus, you want to immediately go to the B string 7. So play that. Now, it's really hard for me to describe when to hit the notes. You really have to listen to the song. You really have to listen to the song. I played it long enough, so it's like I'm doing it in my head. So I'll play it one more time. 7, 7, 5. Oh, I'm sorry. Open. 7. Open. 2. So play that one more time. And this is where it gets a little tricky. He decides to add a little, makes it his own thing here. So this is the second part of the second verse. And that's played like this. So 7, 7. So 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Then 7, 7, 0, 0. 0, 0, 2, 2. And that's played like this. Then slide down. 2nd fret, all the way down, 15th fret. And then it goes into the pre-chorus, which was the 5th fret, D string. then slide down, which I've already established. So there's nothing new here with the pre-chorus and the chorus. You go right from the pre-chorus to the chorus again. And here's where my different interpretation from the bass tab I'm going to be sharing below is. Now, after the second chorus, the tab mentions how you should go the slide down, which is usually 2 to 15. The person put the tab that it should be a slide down on the E string 2 to 13, slide it back up, and then on the B string, slide it from 6th fret to, I believe, the 15th fret. So it sounds like this. Honestly, I do not hear that. I've listened to the song a few times to specifically hear those two slide downs. All I heard was this. After the second chorus, I didn't hear a second slide down. So that's just my thing. I didn't hear a 6 to the 15. All I heard was the 2 to the... And then this is the part where Taka, I believe, lead singer. Sorry, I forgot. I believe it's Taka, right? Part where he goes, "There's nothing left to bleed." So that part. And it's kind of the breakdown part of the song. This is the only part that's going to be different until the very end. So this is right before the third and final chorus. Once the bass part comes in, he repeats the "there's nothing left to bleed, my heart can't take this anymore" twice. Oh no, once. And then on the second time he repeats that, the bassist plays on the A string, 9th fret, then on the D string, 11, 12, slide down from 12 to 9 again. So it sounds like... So that's that part. And play it very quickly, as quickly as you can, because the second part of that is 9 again, A string, then on the D string, 11, 12, 11, slide down. So really slowly again, it is A string, 9th fret, D string, 11, 12, slide up, A string again, 9th fret, then on the D string, 11, 12, 11, slide up. So. 4 times. Exactly like that. Then, my favorite part of the song, for bass anyway, and this is the part where it's like, "There's nothing left to bleed," where he's screaming it. You want to do this part 3 times. Start in the 7th fret B string. So, on the 7th fret, you play this. The 7th, but... So, 7, 5... It's tough. It's really fun to play, but so 7, 5, 3, 5, 2, 2, 7, 7, 7, 7, 5, 5, 3, 5, 3, 2, 2. Wait. Yeah. 7, 7, 7, 7, 5, 5, 3, 5, 3, 2, 2. 7, 7, 3, 7, 7, 5, 5, 3, 5, 3, 2, 2. It's in that rhythm. It's a really good rhythm. That's why I love it. But it's hard to explain. It's harder than I thought it would be to explain. Three times. So 7, 7, 5, 5, 3, 5, 3, 2, 2. 7, 7, 5, 5, 3, 5, 3, 2, 2. 7, 7, 5, 5, 3, 5, 3, 2, 2. Exactly like that, 3 times. Then on the 4th measure, you want to go to the the A string? Yes, the A string, and on the 7th fret, I believe it's 16 notes, but again, it's one of those things that's going to be like, this feels right, time to slide down again. So 7th fret, A string. Then on the E string, do that slide down, back into the chorus for the final time. So the nothing left to bleed part, I will play that in full so you get that. So start at the A string, 9th fret, and here we go. Screwing up, sorry. And the last final chorus. Now, you play that twice exactly how you normally would. So and play that one more time exactly normal, and this is how the song ends. This is the final part. So after you play the chorus for the second time and you do that slide down, come up, B string, you're going to want to play the 7th fret 16 times, 5th fret 16 times, then on the E string, 10th fret 16 times, 9th fret 16 times. Now, it's very easy to play. This is your standard bass, 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2 1 2. The only part why this will be challenging is because your fingers are tired, your fingers may be blistered, because this is the end of the song, and this is like a stamina run for your fingers. So make sure to go all out for it. So 7, 5, 10, 9. And there's a little alteration at the final, but I'll talk about that. So then go right back to that 7th fret and play it again. And this is where it gets different. Instead of playing that 9th fret 16 more times, you play it exactly like this. And this will be very easy to go along with because the rest of the band, the drummer, the guitarist, is going along with it. So just follow with the song and you'll get it. So you play that again, the 7, 5, 10. Then on the 9th fret, you do this. And then the very last note of the song, 7th fret, B string. So the very last part of the song, after the third and final chorus, is this. That's it. That's Liar by One OK Rock. Make sure to replay, pause the video, whatever you need to do to keep teaching your song. Check the tab, check the physical tab, play along with the song, go along with the video, and with practice you'll get it. That's pretty much the best way I feel to learn a song on any instrument. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, leave suggestions below where there are videos I've covered in the past of what to do lessons on. Yeah, hopefully I should be able to get to it. Hope you guys enjoyed and have fun.